Rightio.
Yep.
So for our Gus walking strategy, the way we're going to do it is work with him, his positive reinforcement being the lack of tension on the lead, and the negative being the tension on the lead. So he'll create tension when he wants to go somewhere. The way we combat that is with 2 tugs and a sound. And we bring him into a relaxed state, which we try and stay in 95% of the time. So as soon as the tension comes, so we give him the option, once he's correlated the sound with the tug, we can give him the option to come with us. So I'll say it, and if he doesn't react straight away, then we accompany it with supplying tension and straight to relaxed, so that he understands the vicinity of the leash around us is the relaxed state. And we also want to keep calmness, and we can do this by staying calm ourselves and being consistent. So when we get to a place where Gus is pretty keen to get excited, so off to the trees. So I'm hoping that he heads in front of us a little bit now and tries to show us what he wants. So behind is trickier than in front. Behind is just a firm pull, because him slowing down is what's going to lead him into going onto his front legs. So he's pretty keen on the trees now, and this is too excited. So we're going to call him back, and then we're going to reapproach with the criteria of him actually getting the leaves is him staying calm and not reaching at it. So that's pretty good. So we'll let him have a quick snack. And we'll move on further and see if we can get him a bit more excited. So he wants to stay there, so I'm supplying enough tension to get him into a spot where it can be loose. So we're never going to have prolonged periods of tension with him. If he's invited tension, we're going to provide enough to get him to a relaxed state. And then always the option is that he can do the right thing just with the sound. And if we keep that consistent, he'll correlate the sound with the action, which means we won't have to use the action. So off we go, and we'll see if he can get keen. So this is ideal, this is what we want the whole time. It's great for kids, it's great for us. And they're allowed to show interest, and if they stay calm, we can give them their interest. But if they don't, then we're just gonna direct him in the opposite direction and reapproach and see if he can do it in a calm way. We'll use that for coming out of the sheltered section as well, because often that boundary of the concrete to the grass is where they start to run and get keen for their walk. And yeah, we don't want that to happen. So we'll go out and we'll come straight back in, and then we'll go out again. So this is pretty good now. We'll see if we can find a plant that he wants to eat. So he's slowing down a bit. I'll ask him to come forward by going and supplying enough tension to get him to a position where it's relaxed, with the goal being that 99% of the time he's on the leash, it's in a calm and relaxed state, no tension on him, doesn't stress us out, it's great for kids. So when we get to a position where he's been doing really well and he's been walking well, so now I'd be fairly happy with him, we can come down to his level and give meaningful affection. The affection is meaningful because he's worked for it. He's done what we've asked. He's stayed calm and he's walked well. So we can give him a good scratch and say, good job. So now we're bonding over a criteria, the criteria being that he stayed calm. All right, so we'll see if we can attack some plants. So that's probably just a touch too much energy for us. We want it to be calm because we know what he wants. So now we're gonna get the stubbornness and enough tension so we can be relaxed. We'll just let him finish and then we'll try again. So ideally he wouldn't have rewarded himself in that situation, but we can try again. So here he comes, we're approaching again. I'm staying calm, I'm staying the same level the whole walk. We're reapproaching, it's much calmer. We can give him the lead, and that will be the positive reinforcement for when he wants something. If he remains calm, he can get it. And that sort of summates our strategy for Gus walking. Yep, that's done.